94 all-time low right there, featuring Demi Lovato and Black Bear. The name of the song is called Monsters. Big L's in the building, and right about now, it's time for me to check in with the monster, Rumi, the player from the Himalaya who's representing for Sideline Sports ENT, man. Good morning, Rumi. What's good, my brother?
Hey, top of the morning, man. Again, good morning, Bahamas. This is Sideline Sports and Entertainment Bahamas. 30 stories from the sidelines and the headlines here only on 194.9 FM. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this fabulous Friday. And yeah, y'all know what it is. Yes, we flags on Friday, y'all. We got to head right into this sporting report, man. As a matter of fact, yeah, we got some news from the local side. We can look forward to probably another one of our Bahamian student athletes or junior athletes turning pro, namely Ryan Reckley. He was listed as Baseball America's top international prospects for the upcoming signing period. And he is actually a switch hitting shortstop. It looks as though the San Francisco Giants might be the leading contender for drafting him. So yeah, man, shout out to Ryan. He's actually a product of Max team. So again, man, shout out to Ryan, man. Hopefully we have another Bahamian in playing pro baseball. And also, it looks as though, yeah, we might have an international event coming here to the Bahamas. So the International Federation of Bodybuilding and Fitness, they're looking at hosting the Yamamoto Nutrition Puerto Rico Pro World Caribbean Championship. It's a bodybuilding event. And hopefully actually scheduled for June 26th and 27th. And yeah, hopefully we get to have that event here in Bahamas.
I said that yesterday, man. Based on what the United States is trying to do in terms of getting their population vaccinated, we need to start booking events. Get these from June straight through. Let's get some things happening. Get them dollars rolling in. I agree with that. I know nothing about bodybuilding, but I'm super excited that the event is making its way to the Bahamas, man. Come on down. Bring that money.
I my exact same sentiments, man. Now moving on to some international sport. Got some college basketball news. A couple of our Bahamian student athletes and actually one of our coaches, they were in action last night. Kai Jones and the Texas Longhorns, they took on Oklahoma. Yeah, the Texas Longhorns came out with the win 69-65 was the final score there. Kai Jones finished with 4 points, 3 rebounds in that game. Also, on the women's side, we had Coach Yolette Maxey and the Rebels, Ole Miss. They won their game 69-60 over Arkansas.
I saw a lot of people tweeting and talking about that, congratulating Coach Yo on that one, man. So shouts out to her for real. Yeah. You know, we be rooting for her all the time. You know, we don't normally get to smile a lot. But shouts out to Coach Yo on this one for real. That was a big victory that they had, man. So looking forward to seeing them continue on the right track.
Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, one of our student athletes plays for as well, Valerie Nesbitt. She finished up with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and assists in that game. And one of our other female student athletes, Destiny Walker, played for Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They lost their game 63-68 to Clemson last night. But Destiny, she finished with 7 points, 2 rebounds, and assists, and a steal in that game. So again, congratulations to all of our student athletes, always making us proud. Now on to NBA news. Tell you what, we'll go through the scoreboard real quick, and then we can talk about it's All-Star weekend. Well, we talked about the selections last night, but some of the games from last night, the Celtics over the Raptors, 132-125. Jason Tatum, man. I know he is all. I don't get to talk about him much because to me he's always doing his thing, man. Always consistent. But yeah, great game from him last night. The Wizards over the Clippers, 119-117. The Knicks, 114-104 over the Pistons. The Nuggets over the Pacers last night, 113-103. The Bucks beat the Grizzlies last night by 1 point at 112-111 final score there. Yeah, go Heat, man. 103-93 over Zion Williamson and the Pelicans last night. And a couple of the later games, the Thunder over the Spurs, 107-102. The Kings fell to the Trailblazers last night, 123-119. Of course, you got to check on Buddy in that game. Man, what he here finishing with 21 points last night, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. So yeah, that's buddy. So yeah, I guess that's 3 games consistently over over 20
Over
points,
20
man.
points, yeah.
So,
He's
yeah,
been taking our advice, Jerome. He's been trying, his best to score a minimum of 20 over the last, I would say the last 6 games, he's been averaging over 20.
yeah,
So shouts out to Buddy here, man. Definitely doing his thing for real.
yeah, man. And then the late game was the Warriors and the Suns, and the Suns came out with that convincing win, 120 to 98, and was the final score there. And DeAndre Ayton, yeah, man. Hey, another. I mean, no surprise, another double double, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists in that game, also a block. Now we can go into
before we go into the All-Star weekend information, right? The Phoenix Suns are playing really good basketball. Like I wanted to talk about it earlier this week, but even like now that they've won another game, like it came back to my mind. Like they're not being shouted out enough as a contender. Like the Phoenix Suns, they look really good, bro. Like Chris Paul is a great leader. He has to be. Charles Barkley says it all the time. Chris Paul is the best leader in the NBA because he takes teams that you don't expect to have winning records, and they win. They actually win games. Like, when no matter how young or talented the team may be, he finds a way to get those guys mentally on one track, and they win games. Shout out to Chris Paul. I think if he goes into coaching as his next step or his next after he retires from playing, he's going to be able to make a major impact in the NBA, even as a coach. Shout out to Chris Paul.
Man. Yeah, man, definitely. As a matter of fact, you're talking about the Phoenix Suns, and also, well, check this out. They're second place in the West. The Lakers are actually third, and who's it? The Utah Jazz in first place out West. So yeah, go figure.
Yep, big up to the Phoenix Suns, man. Gotta show them love, show them respect.
Yeah, man. Now let's talk about these picks last night. So the first pick, well, team LeBron is actually LeBron James, Giannis, Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, and the Nikola Jokic. So LeBron's first pick was Giannis last night, which I thought was interesting. Team Durant is actually Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, and Jason Tatum. So and Kevin Durant's first pick, which I thought was really interesting. Well, I don't know. It was Kyrie Irving.
I don't think that was interesting. I thought that was expected. Like he would pick his teammate. Like other than that, it would be kind. Because even when he got to reserves, he picked James Harden first. Like it's a respect thing, bro. You got to make sure that unity stays connect and everybody sees like I ride for these guys. You know what I mean? Like it's a good look on the team. What I did find interesting was during the back and forward of the selections, Kevin Durant stayed heavy East and LeBron stayed heavy West. Like there are some people who playing on other sides who are from the West, but they're playing with the East, so it's not. But it's really a lot of East playing in the East and a lot of West playing in the West. So another point, Steph Curry and LeBron playing on the same team. Finally, we get to see that happen. What are your expectations about that?
Hey, plenty points, man. Plenty points. That's what I.
You think we're gonna get a highlight out of them too?
Oh, come on, man. Hell yeah. Man, honestly, like I said, this is, you know what, last year I wasn't so excited, but this year,
I wasn't excited until after I saw the pick. After I saw the roster, I was like, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to make sure I watch this game because I'm expecting a major highlight. I don't know what they're going to plan. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if it's going to be LeBron and Curry with a crazy three or Curry's going to throw some alley-oop. I'm not sure what they're going to do. But the expectation is they better give us a big highlight.
Yeah. I was just going to say, who was Giannis was super stoked about being on that team last night. He was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be having a ball. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. Sunday, yeah, like I said, it's going to be
East or West, who do you think is going to win it?
Well, so I'm an East kind of guy, but I gotta go with Team Broad, man. I gotta go with Team Broad.
Based on the picks too, I'm gonna ride Team Broad as well. I think he made a really great selection of his team, and I'm thinking Team Broad is gonna carry it all. But all of those players who made it to the All-Star rosters are great players, so it could go either way. But I'm gonna ride Tim Brown on the selection.
Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling the same way too, man. So
All
we'll see what happens on Monday, man. We definitely have something to talk about.
right, Romy, thank you for your sideline sport update today. I know it was a little longer than normal since we had to talk. I got really, interested in that conversation just now. So it's a little longer than normal, but you know what it is, man. It's the best music on the planet without a doubt. So I'm still blaze out some more tracks for you. Shouts out to Jerome. Don't forget it's all about Sideline Sport ENT. You can check it out on any social media handle that you want to check out, but definitely make sure you check out the videos, updates all day long from Sideline Sports ENT. Let's get into it, man. More vibes, more intimate is always on 194. We are your Bahamas Super Station. Good morning.